I hate that awkward feeling when the music stops and I come back and the music is not playing. It's really awkward for everyone involved. Well, I guess I'm just going to sit here in the silence now while I wait for this to ever happen. I apologize about that. Okay, so where do I... Hello? How do I reset this thing? Okay. Alright, that's what the problem is. Exactly. Alright, so we're back with some Pokemons. My camera is in the wrong direction, like always. Let me fix that real quick. There we go. Not 100% sure, honestly, Ramirez. Like, I don't know. Why does it have Wii message settings? Okay. So we last played on August 22nd, or 27th, on a Tuesday. Today it is September 19th, on a Thursday. So we were last here in Heart Home City. Oh right, and the game's music is really slow. Is there a way to fix that? Let's see. How do you fix this? Okay, I'm gonna try something. See if I can boost the strength with Task Manager. How do I... This isn't what I wanted. Let's see. I think I fixed it. How much? It's not perfect, but I think it's better. Warm and kind. So it was gonna be a prequel. Case and Anna. Man. Oh, hello! Oh, I see. Do you do? I'm the Pokemon Fan Club chairman, and yes, indeed I am. You treat your Pokemon with it. What I say, what do you? If I may say so, I will. I feed inside Pokemon. And why? I say, why do that? Getting Poppins is expressing your love. In order to give a sweet Hoppin to Pokemon eating it, it would become more cute. Especially Poppins will coolest the Pokemon. Ways I have say that Poppins have nothing but goodness for Pokemon. Therefore, this Poppin case would be a gift from me to you. Move the Poppins and be generous in dispensing them to your Pokemon. Oops, I'm trying to turn. Or die long. It's up to you to change that. Oh, I'm stuck. Now I realize I actually accidentally skipped past Dialong's level up portion. But that's fine. I'll hold him off as a Gibble until we get Dragon Claw. So we got everybody leveled up a little bit in between. So as you can see, here's everyone's levels here. Dang, I'm sorry to hear that, Ramirez. Because of a woman. Isn't that kind of how it happened in the game as well? I can feel my baby patrol are getting heavier each and every day. What kind of Pokemon my child will become friends with first? Papa, Mama! Poffin House. You use a Firestone on Pokemon and it evolved. Hello, random church in the Pokemon world. We cannot read the minds of others, which causes us to feel fear and doubt. But to control the aspects of the world beyond our senses is an impossibility. Okay. Pokemon people, it's only natural that we are also very different. Make sure that you never judge a Pokemon on if it's weak or strong. You must always look for the good inside of them. That's what counts. There's still words that not everyone can describe. The words are love and joy. Bro, everyone here is depressed. That people are lonely is only natural. It gives me compassion for others. We need to look forward to a better tomorrow. But there are still moments of fondness for the past. Though time can heal some sadness. People Pokemon join hands, everyone's happy. It makes everyone come together. You can make the whole world one. And there do I see my father, my son, my life. And there do I see nature, Pokemon, the world. Bro, the people here are so weird. Because it doesn't really feel like a church, it's something else. The art of crafting things fatigues one's spirit. When the spirit is healed, the desire to make something returns. It's such a wondrous cycle. The strong and able do too much, they limit the contributions of others. The strong must show restraint. This enables everyone to live together and share responsibility. Mind and matter. It's no good if one is stronger than the other. Balance is what's needed. That's the key. It seems like no matter how much I buff the priority, the music can't stay up to date for some reason. Another hard thing when I get married. My boyfriend wants to live in Valestone because of the game corner. Just one town away. It's like it's 2 towns away. A mascot character. And a mascot for what? For drawing any picture of the Pachirisu today. There's a Pokemon feather while we walked. You can make my Pachirisu look any cuter. Pikachu's light out, yeah, I was Pokemon for a walk outside. So you can tell because the cheeks are twitching away. Makes me go for control with a cute Pokemon. I love how they decide, oh, what is and isn't cute. How rude. No, that's cute one. Like to go for a stroll with your Goku? Goku! Just the 2 of you, okay? Goku stuck one up close. Oh, I can't believe it. We're doing my Pikachu. Pikachu follows me without hesitation. It's just the 2 of us. Woohoo! Secret power. You'll be very happy. These are from a long time ago. A track, dude, there's just TMs all over the place in here. Here we got warp pads? Bro, why do they do that? Hello? Okay. Are these broken? Bro, they're not taking me anywhere. Okay, bro, what? How do I get to the other half of the park? Yo, some white fluff. It's friendship based? That's really strange. Oh my goodness, bro, what a blob. I can't read all of that. That's what I mean. I feel like, well, I wouldn't necessarily say it's bad. It just didn't feel like I was the target audience is the only real problem I think I had it. Bro, literally it's discrimination. Check your Pokemon, can you find things? Amulet coin. Hello. That happening every single day. Without any worries at all. Let's see. Is there any items around here or something? I think there's supposed to be a plate somewhere around here. Pretended to trip? What a prankster. I didn't want to push up, but alright, game. Ah, this might be over here. Hello? Hello, how do you do? This part. How do you I'm not thinking at all. I was deciding what I'm doing so. Funny, is that? Oh, I know. You know item? Automobile. I thought you'd like them. Sure, I'll take them. Have fun to see you again tomorrow. Okay, well. The spooky plate! Okay, it wasn't hidden. Text engraved on the back of the opaque plate. The power of defeated giants infuses this plate. Ooh. Spooky! I should get out of here. Oh, I do remember that, yeah. How would an off-the-record of your death road even work? Do you just what character do you replace for the story to be different? Charlie, I would assume, right? Last time people unburdened them of unbearable sorrow. I just didn't want to meet if he was in Lost Tower Route 209. Hey there, still on training? Being here tells you you're good at the challenge the gym leader. Well, I hate to break you, but that's impossible. Questioning why, the answer is she's not here. Sorry though, we know she's at the contest hall. Back another time, okay? I'll be waiting right here. Oh, it's not her. Oh, my hero! Oh, hi, Aqua. Mom? Wait, no, really? Joanna is your mom? So, you might be a contest star? Oh, I don't know about that. I've never spoken to Aqua about contests. Wow, imagine living your entire life and never told your child what you've done in the past. I'm surprised you two know each other, though. Oh, yes, that's right. I need to thank you for earlier. Please take this accessory. Brother over here. You just want to write another story. I get it. I expect it. Put that accessory in your Pokemon for a contest. It will leave a nice touch of sophistication and glamour. The contest judge. So if you come join us for, come join us for a different kind of fun. If you're unsure of yourself, we also have practice sessions. Okay, Joanna, I'll see you. Conveniently, the gym leader's just hanging out over there on the side. Were you surprised to see me, Aqua? I got bored, so I came out. I came out to Hearthome for a little vacation. Just surprised to see you here, my dear. But are you serious at any contest? Not dressed that way. Yes, go slay! She could be like that meme. When your Pokemon is all dressed up, you can't be dressed in your usual way. Put this on for a little glamour. Aqua obtained the dress. She'll look good on you. After all, I chose it. Dang. Go enjoy the contest, Sonny. This will give you a different look at how the many charms of Pokemon. Should be an good experience for you. Bye now. Goodbye. Oh, you're just chilling. Yes, I beg your pardon. Oh, oui. Contest you are here for. I hope very much you enjoy them. Incidentally, Fantina, the gym leader of Valestone, is also a contestant. She is, how do you say, très magnifique. Fantina being myself, of course. Let me see, you also seem to be très strong. Ifin, so it shall be. I shall wait for you at the gym. Bye-bye.
About time. We can finally move on with our lives. We had a walk with Goku, now it's time to go fight things. Up, nerd. Oh, hey there, how's it going, Champ to be? Jim's kind of wicked. What's wicked about it? Tell you, first, it's pitch black. Oh, no worries, though. I have a flashlight here for you. So there are the usual gym trainers who have flashlights, too. You cast light on one, or they catch you in the light, the battle's on. That's really important. That's what the top of the floor. First, find the blue tile on the room, and memorize the mark on it. Next, head for the red door with the same mark. Advance through the correct red doors, reach the gym leader. If you're wrong red door, you always head back here to me, though. How this place is, look at him, Champ to me. You have no one else but Charlie. It sucks to lose the team your squad mates like that. Money. Dialogue. I've only got Dragon Rage and Flamethrower. Uh-oh. Why do I take Life Orb damage if I don't even have freaking... if it doesn't even boost the power of a move? Whoa, whoopsie, that didn't end well. Since you're here, you might as well take on every trainer. Well, my Death Lord's a long story. Ghastly. Oops, I didn't mean to hit that. It don't matter. It's been a long time since I wrote it, though. It's been almost 3 years. Ooh, she flamethrower. Shouldn't Ghastly, like, explode upon contact with fire? He's just gas, right? A little bit of booming, a little bit of boomer. Stockpiled 1. Got bulky. Well, I titled it the 2021 Death Road, so it was probably the game was probably played in 2021. The story might not have been finished until the next year, though. I should have doubted you by shining my light in your eyes. That's illegal! That's some dirty fighting. Now go around, look for the boom marks of the tiles. Triangle. Bam, boom. Why is this place full of children? Chance. Hi, Ramirez. Yo, burninated. Let me guess, you are enjoying yourself. Get out of here, child. Yo, the ace trainer, Catherine. Wanda. Put a quartz on you. Fire attack. I just picture Haunter's death animations when he dies from the 3D games. We'll get a little switcheroo there, buddy. Gotta get the bondage in here, bro. Whoops. That's unfortunate. I love that sound effect so much. Yo, it's cursing at me. It's angry.
What even is Energy Ball? Is it the ball of nature energy, I guess?
You're the kind of person who can keep going forward even into the unknown. It's a power of protagonist. Okay, hang on. Knock that off. We're getting Dragon Claw first. I've already missed your level up, so I might as well. Ball of photosynthesis. I guess that makes sense too. It's so bright! Surprise attack! Mackenzie. Oh no. You deflated. I missed after one? I've always loved the animation of the sprites for extrasensory. It's so wacky. Okay. We've reached a stalemate here. Dude, that sound effect's so creepy. Bro, come on, after one minimize, I can't hit once? Bro, how many misses is this? Oh my god, finally! How does a Bronzor even eat? I'm not messing with any more minimize strats again. Game little blight. Oops. Couldn't kaboom. Strength is dazzling. I have to shield my eyes. Going over the reasons why I lost. That way I'll win next time. But only if it was that simple. You're hoping to just draw. You're trying to hope I notice you for a battle? You're gonna get whooped here, don't you? Green haired boy, you can just step off. Alan. Ghastly. Pokemon Platinum seems to be that game I come back to series-wise when I don't know what else to play. Though next week we'll probably be doing one of our Bobobo streams again, since I've finished Kid Icarus. I was just all the animations where Ghastly just attacked with its tongue, like, ugh. Back when Ghastly could learn the elemental punch, his brother threw hands with his tongue. Like, Fire Punch! But it's his tongue. Those were like the Pokemon Stadium 2 animations for it, too. Haunter and Gengar had hands, obviously, but Ghastly threw hands with its tongue. Haunter. Shadow Ball. Bro, you got Shadow Ball level 24? Dang, Zora. I'm sorry to hear that, though. Iron Defense? Kind of didn't I? I gotta stop mouthing off like that. Been humbled, bro. Remember you and your shifty Pokemon, too. I'm watching you. Well, that's not right. Let's go heal. Mirror the stroller. I see the town a different way. Those things like stairs and bumps in the sidewalk. Okay. Got the long way to the Pokemon Center. Whoops-a-daisy. I gotta figure out what game I'm playing next now that Kid Icarus is done. Though maybe I should just do some light stuff like Harvest Moon games a little bit. But I also know I'm doing Harvest Moon month in November. We may not have a super busy October. Mostly just the fact my sister's getting married and we have like company coming across from Hawaii to visit. So I may be indisposed of for a good portion of October. So I'm still planning on doing some things. Triangle. For Spooktober, but it's not gonna be a lot. I have to figure that stuff out soon because I don't have a what's it called? I don't have the Dead Rising Moon to fall back on anymore. I'm out of those. There's just 2 rooms. Oh! Finally, you have arrived. Since I came to this country, I try to learn new things. The old contest in this city, I say to myself, Miffin, I will excel. That's why I dress this way. It's just the own performance. Also, I study Pokemon very much. I have come to be gym leader. And, so it shall be that you challenge me. But I shall win. That is what a gym leader does, no? Let's go. Here we go. Butter suit. Quanta. Bro, look at the claws. Nuked that Haunter. And then, we'll keep it in. Go for it, Airman. Oh heavens, what is this? Is this my final Pokemon? Confounded by Confuse Ray. Brother here throwing hands at himself. Of course it got the Spadef drop. That was a crit? Bruh. We're gonna have a confusion battle. No use. Yeah, get him, Airman. Gonna heal, probably. Never give up. Never surrender. Sure did. And we're over here just chomping down on that apple, man. Oh my god. Confused for 1 turn. Isn't that great? And also gets another special defense drop. What is these odds? AI is like cheating hardcore to catch up. Too late. Doesn't matter. Fantina, you are so fantastically strong. I know why I have been beat. Okay, well, I am dumbfounded. So very, very strong. Your Pokemon, so strong. Your power is admirable. I should honor it with the gym badge. The relic badge. I'm ready to use the hidden move default outside of battle. Also, you can make use of this tactical machine. That is what I think. Team 65. Team 65 can him Shadow Claw. A very starry move it is. It hits turn critical often. Spin. 3 gym badges. But you must not forget this. There are many other trainers. Strong trainers too. There are many more in Sinnoh. Have patience. You must become stronger one at a time. Okay, bye-bye now. Thanks for the badge. I'm leaving. Dun, 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 dun. I forgot to go the other way again. Yes, they're hitting my window. I think we head out of town at this point. But if I remember correctly, there is a little boss battle with our little buddy Barry before we can leave town. There he is. Ta-da! Can't be waiting, Aqua. See how much tougher you and I have gotten right here, right now. Hey, you're a trainer now? You're supposed to be ready for a battle. No whining, no waiting since the show started. Barry. I knew it. We can intimidate each other, baby. Mess him up. Barry has never really been one of my favorite rivals. I've honestly kind of never really liked Barry that much. But to be fair, not a lot of rivals really strike the right level of rival to me. Like, the ones from Gen 3 are barely rivals in the first place, if you think about it. Oh yeah, I'll show you something wicked too. Will you? Oh. You cheeky little man. Alright. He was right. He almost had me. Oh, you almost had him. He was thinking with his brain. Ponyta? Dialogue. Let's get him. And with the Earth power, baby. Prinplup. Well, since Electrotrip's out of commission, let's get Bondage in there. Sounds like a freaking like a little minigun. Cheat. I did a little bit more off-screen training, and I'll probably try and do a little more again tomorrow night. But we should probably have enough training done to finish the rest of Persona 5 Tactica next stream. I wanted to try and get enough levels to get set denial, but I think that would just be way too much work. It'd be way too much. Bonji gets a Mega Drain, bro. Energy Ball is better. Rosalia. Let's go Airman then. Boom, boom, boom. Seated. You know, it's such a shame that they got rid of Signal Beam. I always thought that was a really cool attack. Missed. Just what happened? You told me I lost? Yeah, buddy. Wah! Just show my surefire winning strategy doesn't work. Hey, Aqua, remember I told you before? Make sure your attacks hit. Avoid a rainy attack. I thought it was a wicked strategy, but it doesn't work worth beams. Just grind it out and huff them up a team a bit at a time. There's a Salacion town. See ya, Aqua. You'll be shocked by my growth the next time we meet. Oh, the battle is over already. Yeah. Barry's a little bit of a pushover when you got a good team on your back. Maybe if you're one of those people that likes to do their Pokemon games with a solo Pokemon challenge, it's not that he's a little harder. But to be fair, it's like if you're playing Pokemon that way, you're really just looking for artificial difficulty wherever you can get it. Also, I think aside from Pokemon Red, this is the only time I've ever actually streamed or did a Let's Play on a standard Pokemon game, and they feel a lot quicker streaming them versus, say, playing them. Granted, I am using, like, outside tools to make the playthrough go a little faster, but since it is just a ROM, I'm not playing it legitimately. If I had a legitimate way to stream this, I definitely would have been doing it that way. I like the idea of, like, Dylon just barking like a dog. Oh, hello. Give Barry a little bit of time to shine. He hasn't seen the action yet today. Or she, sorry. No, you're good, Ramirez. I enjoyed it. I will be openly honest. I wasn't technically enjoying it that much at the very beginning, mostly because I felt like I don't know anything about anything, so like I don't know why certain things should or should not have been funny or whatever. But like once you started getting to know the cast a little bit, it improved very quickly. But like when you start off feeling like you should know a bunch of stuff and you don't, it definitely affected my initial enjoyment of it. But to be fair, my one story kind of in a sense starts in a similar way with characters that already know each other, but the reader doesn't necessarily know. So it can be a little hard to get into it at first, I would imagine. Well, I wouldn't say the same for any kind of work of fiction. Sorry. It's been a long day for me. So I went ahead and saw, me and all of my siblings actually all had the exact same day off today, which doesn't normally ever happen. Usually one of us is busy, but today we were all free, so my brother's like, "Hey, you got your new car now. Let's go into the next town over and go see a movie and go shopping at the mall." And so that's what we did. We went and saw that one movie, Speak No Evil. I wouldn't really call it a horror movie. I thought it was like a horror movie in a sense from the way the start of it, like the trailers portray it, but it's definitely more of a suspense thriller type of movie, I think. Suspense is definitely the better way to describe the whole movie. Yeah, give me your good rod, man. Pause. But I thought the movie was really good. I said no! Then why did you freaking ask? I don't want to be told how to do something I already know how to do. Well, we liked what we saw. It was a good movie. Like, you knew something bad was gonna happen, but since the movie really paced itself, you just didn't know when stuff was gonna hit the fan. So it was just like a level of, oh god, when does it all go wrong? Have a good night, Sora. Sorry for starting later today. Boom, boom. That was awesome. Are you maybe a Pokemon genius? You're well deserving of respect. Yo, this Pikachu's like got a moment here, bruh. Hi, I'm a Pokemon. Oh god, throw it in the river. Earth power. There we go, that's the level I need, baby. Dragon Claws here, baby! Get rid of that Dragon Rage. So sad, so bitter. Bro, you gonna have a moment, kid? Yo, Dailong is evolving, baby! Yeah, I don't think Isolate has ever been to a single Pokemon Platinum stream so far. This is like the third one, and he hasn't been to any of them yet. Goodbye. Even though he was an advocate for streaming it on emulation in the first place. I don't want to be a trainer. I want to be a Pokemon. Here's a couple of years and society will catch up with you. That was weird. Please let me battle the Pokemon you've raised. Alright, lady, I'll beat you up. You don't look anything like your sprite. Give me that sludge, baby. As long as it... Yeah, those claws are pretty long. Cleffa. Excuse me. While I've been reading, while you did yours, I studied to play. Strobing out there. Bro, why do they always give you levels of lower than the gym, like so much lower between two gyms that you can't even train for them? I don't understand the the balancing system for these games sometimes. That's true, yeah, it's the social outcast. I guess in a sense... Aqua's got her own, little cocktail of problems to deal with. They released with a lot of care. Sure were, lady. You bring with lots of love and they'll bond closely with you. Hello, right item in the ground. Just an ether of the hole. Why is there a hole here? Nobody knows. Yeah, one of the characters that's having like a major personal character arc coming up is definitely Aqua for sure. But there will be a couple other characters who have their own little things too. But I felt like so far Aqua hadn't really had any kind of character arc to her name yet, so I wanted to do something. Say, honey, where'd you come from? What kind of Pokemon are you with? Cowgirl Shelly. Burn 'em, burn 'em, burn. Burn, burn. The Zeekinator. Get them with the spark. I still did a lot of damage, man. Holy crap. Yeah, I feel like my chapters go a lot quicker when there's not a whole lot of action and stuff to do, and it's one of those slow ones. I wanted to have like a shorter chapter that didn't really feel like it was too long and crazy after how many really long chapters I did. I was thinking about putting the beach in that chapter, but then I realized the beach episode should definitely felt a lot longer. Would get too long for just one, so I felt like I would make it its own thing and have the in-between stuff just to kind of flesh it out. Fancy folks like you have Pokemon too or something, I couldn't read it because the text automatically scrolls on its own. Sorry about that, hun. Ba-dum-bum. You're not supposed to intrude in my time with Sue. Huh? You want to battle with me? I will if I can team with Ty. It's a young couple, Ty and Sue. Get a bondage? Barry? Identified the bondage. Wait, Weasel can learn Sonic Boom? Well, that's good to hear. I was definitely trying to improve their character interactions and how they feel as characters, because when I first wrote the stories originally as a kid, my focus was not was focusing on action and stuff like that, and didn't focus enough on the proper pacing of the characters. So, in that, I wasn't fully sure at the time where I wanted to take the characters' directions. So it just wasn't a priority for young me. So even when I rewrote them, I tried expanding on it a little bit. Like, you probably didn't read them, and that's okay if you didn't. I rewrote all of the old chapters that you had probably already read. So they were updated to have the same plot elements, but they were also made to flesh out more things, give more detail, but nothing that you felt like you would be missing. So, because I really wanted to do some character interaction with them, but I was stuck right in the middle of the Volks arc that I had set up, so not a lot of great time for character moments in the Volks arc, honestly. I gotta get the defog TM here, right? Be quiet and respectful. Gets attacked instantaneously. Oh crap, I need to get, I don't have defog, I can't climb the tower right now. Oh, you'll find out about the Birdman pretty quickly. But just for, I guess, a minor, like, I don't know if you want to call it a spoiler, but hold on. What's going on here? Barry? Yahoo! Hey, Aqua. Got something cool. I'll show you as a special favor. What do you want? Huh? What's this all about? Got some seals, but I forgot to put them on. Oh, right. It's because I was at the ruins. The ruins here are cool. You have to check it out. You found a hidden machine. It was defog. Anyway, I'll buy you some other time. See ya! You didn't give me anything! Okay, like a little minor, like, I guess maybe spoiler. The whole idea for, I guess, the Birdman, because you'll see it soon, more in, like, say, the chapter after. Well, if you finished the beach chapters, then you'll have to wait about like another till the chapter after the next one to see anything else with him. But the idea really is just to also, while I'm establishing bigger characters, the idea is also to establish little small characters, because the idea behind some of my world building was to like, because it was inspired a lot when I was a kid was writing it. It was inspired heavily by like the Spider-Man 1990s cartoons, with all those little dime store villain of the day type of characters. So that's kind of the angle I'm going with the Birdman. He's just a small-time casual villain. And I felt like I've had too many big villains, so I want to take it a step back and just have some fun with it a little bit. So you'll get to see more of that character in a few chapters. I'm trying to have a little more fun with some of the stuff I'm doing. I don't want to be like, joke like, why so serious? The Hinging Defog was somewhere in these ruins. Just seem to be lost with everything looking the same. Now what? I could use to help here. Ancient ruins rife with the unknown. There has to be a meaning. But it's difficult to lose me, and that's got me cranky. Carl! Brother, he's so much lower than the gym leader. Like, come on, man. Kind of reminded you to an Aqua Teen villain. Well, I can't advocate for the quality of those type of characters, but it does sound funny. Bronzo. Alright, goal of the stream is to try and get Barry evolved, so I don't have to worry about it off screen. I think it's level 30 that Barry will evolve. Something that's missing, but that is missing. None of the characters have quite the relationship that would really warrant a thing. I guess the only characters in the beach episode that are present that would have any kind of connection like that would definitely be Eric and Saria, which are both would be, or since they're actually a couple. Everyone else is just a bunch of friends. The funny thing is, like, that whole location, it's a reference to something that happened in the roleplay, and it was like the group went to take a beach vacation once, and like they went on their own, like, but like Eric was not like invited, but he happened to be there with Saria, and they were allegedly skinny dipping in the ocean. Because they thought they were literally all the way out of no civilization, and then their friends just happened to show up and make it really heckin' awkward. So, I mean, not quite a... Yo, it's a E! E. Well... That is the kind of thing I'm trying to go for. I'm trying to go put them into some good chemistry situations, but I don't have a lot of experience with it. So I am kind of just winging it a little bit. Trying to think of things that you would have happen in a beach episode that would make sense for them as for the characters. But there's like a lot of internal dialogue between those two. Okay. Is it this way? No. But, ooh, hello. Friendship. All lives touch other lives to create something anew and alive. Okay. Well, to be fair, like the original stuff I had done for Aqua and Rim, like that weird chemistry they had, or at the in my original writings, felt way too forced because I never really wrote that kind of stuff before. There's text engraved in the black of the plate. 2 beings of time and space, set free from the original one. The odd incense. Like, it's hard, and I'm definitely trying to learn what feels like it works and what doesn't. The funny thing is, I wasn't sure how much certain things I would do for the beach episode, but you and Isolate's reactions when I first mentioned I was doing a beach episode, they were like, oh, you were both like, ooh, the fan service. So I'm like, well, I gotta throw a bone a little bit here. Though the idea came from like the water massages, came from the idea like if you ever been into one of those hydro massage beds where they're like it's like a massage chair or bed but like it has like water jets into it, so you're being massaged by water. So that was the idea of something like that as well. Which I thought, ooh, that would be really comfortable. It would definitely help with a lot of... Because Aqua's major deal in battle is mostly healing and elemental support, rather than direct combat. You're the defog guy. I could use some help here. Hey, now looky here. What do you have there? Is that the hidden machine defog? Could you loan it to me real quick? I'll make it worth your while. Sure. Okay, so I'll teach my story via the hidden move defog like so, and... done! Thanks, you're my rescuer. Here you go, thanks for promises. The green shard. If I get the fog, it's all thanks to you. Now I get to come into Lost there that I've got it. That's in the 18 plus release, Ramirez. Nah, but at that point, those two were way too awkward for that they wouldn't be able to even entertain the idea of something like that with each other. There's no way they would. But I definitely wanted to imply a lot of more revealing stuff. I mean, I don't necessarily think if it's written well and it not like some saying, "Oh, I'm going to write porn or something for the story." I'm not saying that, but like, if you're going to imply those type of actions and stuff, I feel like if you're going to do it in like a story sense, I feel like you can't just kind of throw that kind of stuff in there. You gotta have to be like, it has to make sense. It has to, it's like you gotta do something with it, like in a story sense, because anyone can just say, oh well, they just effed the end. That's fan fiction right there. Like, I don't know if you noticed, I definitely have been trying to do some elements to seem like, to imply that there's some kind of tension between, like, something, like, I'm not a fully fleshed out what it is yet, but something going on between, Ralph and Aqua. Like, I'm definitely toying with the idea of basically having a really confusing, double love triangle in a sense. I need the fog. We'll get rid of the whole team. Just because I'm trying to experiment with some stuff. Ryuji with Makoto or something. Right, see, the idea is not that, that it's like, oh, it's meant to be, or that it's like, oh, it's true love, or anything like that. The idea is that, like, you know, sometimes people that are around with each other, they just can, you know, they develop certain things for each other, whether or not it's reciprocal or not, and even whether or not it's anything really deep or not. I'm just trying to experiment with it a little bit. But there's a reason to it with Ralph. There's a reason why I specifically chose Ralph and not someone like Sora or any other character. Like, there's a reason that I will get to in some future date. Morph him! Oh, this is not a good choice. Bad matchup, get out of there. Or another one I like to think of, like, you could use the idea, like Ryuji and Makoto would have an interesting chemistry to an extent, but I don't think it would be anything deep enough to really have something lasting there. The Cancun. Well, oh no, stop switching out. You little skink. But, I mean, the idea was, like, the characters, like, it's summertime. The characters have done nothing in the summer except deal with a giant electric beetle. I wanted them to have something to do. Something that, like, I want to have those slice-of-life moments. And, like, you know what? Since the story was written that was taking place in the summer episode is definitely required. They don't get a rest. Exactly. Comes with the territory. Like, the World Savers spent the entire summer dealing with a bug problem. And then just freaking Craven and his cronies. But the idea is that the place they went to for the beach at isn't even anywhere in, like, the normal area of, like, Europe. Like, they would have probably gone halfway across the country. But instantly, because teleporting is fun that way. Chat on. Let's see. These trainers are so weak, bro. Bro, how does Barry have so much HP, bro? That's such a beefy HP stat. But man, Ramirez, you've been kind of clutching it out here. You've been, like, catching up real quickly with it. It's like you suddenly got really hooked on it and just got pulled in. You're no ghost. Had to come to the Lost Tower to dare. Let's go to the top and use the fog there. Oh, I want the item. Oval stone. I think that evolves a Happini, if I remember correctly. I need something to escape. Oh, I know how you feel, man. I get that too. Like, I haven't had the energy to do much fighting myself right now. It's sad. That was weird. Like, I've been playing video games more lately than I've been doing anything else. Like, I spent a lot of time playing the Elden Ring DLC. I just needed a break. My Pokemon were taking me. Team Galactic did it. Versus I've never forgiven their faces. Roughneck Kirby. Get this sledge bomb. Just like them saying the N-word shortly. I'm not doing everyone a favor by ruining its memory like this. Keep it walking around forever. I've got to move on and turn the page. Dang, bro. But I can't explain it. Being here compels me to battle. Brother brought his child. That boy's got a child. Turning him into the crow. You know, honestly, I think the thing I was interested about the most with your story, Ramirez, was the fact that your protagonist was a berserk character. And I'm like, bro, did Ramirez actually casually just out here make it to Canada with a berserk character? That is extremely difficult to do. And then when he died, I'm like, oh, no, he didn't make it. Like, I was almost rooting for it almost from the gameplay perspective rather than from the story perspective. Pikachu! Yo, don't try. Slam! Slam bam, thank you ma'am. That move sucks. Why does it still exist? No one's ever going to want to use Slam. Well, what was I just doing? Desire to battle lingers on. These such spirits of Pokemon still roam within these walls? Well, yeah, there's full of ghost Pokemon. Bro, I gotta do every floor, bruh. Berserk mangas. I didn't know Berserks had low health. Yep, that's a rough one, man. That's rough, buddy. If Barry can clutch out these fights, that's what Barry's gonna be doing today. Honestly, getting through Pokemon Platinum on stream is kind of almost like a formality, because I've already played the game this year. And, like, I'm just kind of mostly doing it for again, the formality, so that we can do it for Battle Revolution. Oh, excuse me. Ain't no difference where we are. If you have Pokemon with you, I reckon you ought to battle. My Pokemon's a lively one. Let me show you how much. Beth and Bob. Did you have any other thoughts, Ramirez, about the beach episode? Because there was a lot of other stuff that was in the beach episode besides just the fan service. Well, right. If it was a local, it's a local story that you just decided to share with us. So obviously you designed it with an audience that already knew the details in mind, which is kind of what I started with mine as well. So I understand. Yo, stop burning my cat. Is there a drawing of her big sister? Actually, I do not believe there is. I want to try and get, like, some art made of her at some point. I'll share it with you after the stream. Like, I have, like, it was like an avatar designed website made to, like, design avatars out of pre-existing assets. So it's like, it's the closest thing to reference material I have for Aquina. No, we don't need Body Slam. Barry is a special attacker. Swagger. the major differences between the two of them is obviously a queen is like, while Aqua looks like she's probably in her late teens, early 20s, maybe. It's definitely late teens because Aqua's, while she's already in her I think young 20s at this point of the story, power humans age at a slower rate, so they stay looking younger for longer. So it takes longer for them to, you know, reach and grow out of puberty. So that's how that works for, say, Aqua. So a queen is almost 500 years old, but she's like, or she's a little over 500 years old, but she only really looks like in her 40s, maybe 50s, depending. But like, she still also looks young for those look anyway. So. I can't embarrass myself again, not in front of my girlfriend. I don't want to look bad again. Not when my boyfriend is watching. Yo, these two are a fail couple. I love it. They changed hair color, though. Markuma. Chris Ramirez. Yeah, I know it's not how it's pronounced. It's Kadosh, I believe, but it's actually a different language, so it might not be pronounced that way. I can't. Whenever I see it, when I read it, I hear the word skadoosh in my head, and I just start laughing. And then I just picture Aqua going skadoosh, or however, I don't remember how it works. I want to do some flashback episodes too, like where the Wuxi finger hold, exactly. I want to. Oh, jeez, what a downer. This makes me feel hollow inside. Oh, so hollow. Makes me want to do like some flashback episodes because, like, what is it? Come here again. Bring back all kinds of memories of me and Nat. The Pokemon that brought me and Nat together is buried here. Oh. Make your journey out of this place. That's right. Take this. The cleanse tag. Less hours with the spirits of the park Pokemon are put to rest. Those that enjoyed long lives, those whose times were short. All the party Pokemon shall find solace here. But I kind of just thought of doing one where it explores Aqua's past, so that way you can kind of see like Kadosh like in its prime. Like I kind of pictured it seeming kind of almost like an Aztecian type of vibe to it. Like, if you remember, like, say, the Echidna Temple grounds from, like, Sonic Adventure 2, for example, that type of, like, era feeling of stonework, but a more water human-based society surrounding it. How's dialogue? That's some chunky attack power. Better looking than the one in my actual playthrough, which is going to make him harder to use in Battle Revolution. But that's fine. We have lots of Pokemon for that. I love being able to... the hard part is I have difficulty describing locations, and because I don't know how to describe purely what's in my head location-wise. Honestly, not that it's really a good mechanic, but I honestly think it would have been interesting if they had made a Pokemon attack that can summon thick fog and have that effect be in battle. It's a horrible effect, but it would be for some interesting, like, gameplay stuff. Like, oh, after a couple of turns, the fog is lifted, or if you have defog. Right. I need to do like a little thing, like one of those little blueprint thingies, like you did for your group's houses and whatever, and do that for my own characters. Like I said, there's official documentation that someone drew the cabin diagram, but since it's different than what I've envisioned in my own head, I wanted to be able to describe what I'm seeing in these images and stuff. I wish people could just look into my mind and see the things I want to show them. Why is the screen also black pixely? Like, why does it keep doing that? Is it because the screen is too big? Oh, I'm sure I could find somewhere myself. Hey, Isolate, how's it going? I think this is the first time you've been into a Platinum stream. Ramirez was just telling me what he thought about the beach episode, because he finally finished it. Which episode is that? Was it 22, Ramirez? 23, okay. Right, 22 is the Aftermath chapter. It was like one of the first chapters after the end of the current. I've got a long road ahead of me. A little bit. Hi, traveling trainer, none here. Well, none but plenty of time to think, anyway. Alright, and the ruins here. Why take a tour through that? It was Sunday I visit the Lost Tower. Your encounter with Pokemon can be considered your shared history. There's a Poketch app called Pokemon History. You did see the history of Pokemon catches. Oh, thanks. That sure is the most recently obtained Pokemon. I'm too little, so I don't know how to battle very good. Then I secretly evade my Pokemon for me. Honestly, one expectation of your death throw is I was actually expecting you to be both the protagonist and a more ongoing character, but your character was introduced a lot earlier. Like a lot later than I expected, and just did not make it as far as I thought the character was going to. Like, died way before I think. Hibachi for dinner. Enough rice in my possession to kill myself. Oh my god. You can hear by the road that went straight through. Over time, Pokemon and people just gathered and the town came to be. Thanks, Grandpa. Whatever your name is. You're so often they can be found from daycare. They found without anyone knowing how I got there. It's an enduring mystery. Someone leaving it there? No, Pokemon have eggs, you dingus. 4 boxes? Bro, if you ate all of that, you would die. You would perish. No cap. Alright. That town really doesn't have nothing but just makes you stop there to get defogged to continue your journey. Man, I kind of want to have that, though. We had spaghetti for dinner, but I also was out earlier, so we went to Raising Cane's. So... honestly, I talk crap about Cane's a lot, and I feel like disturbingly so. The prices are horrible, and the chicken tenders are inconsistently small, so I have problems with Raising Cane's. But I cannot deny that their food does taste amazing. I can't deny that. Like, it tastes really good. Like, it tastes okay. If it's fresh, it tastes really good. Like, it's soft, it's succulent, juicy, and it has a good flavor to it. Well, maybe not a great flavor, but it's good. It's good, and that cane sauce takes it to a completely different level. But I dislike it mostly on the grounds not because the food is bad, but just because the price point is terrible. It's definitely worth trying at least once if you like chicken. So I just get mad because when I first ever had Raising Cane's, their tenders used to be massive, and now they're a lot smaller. But the prices have also gone up a lot more. Like, a jug of sweet tea costs $8. That stuff used to cost $4, like, right before COVID happened. companies will use any excuse of anything to make the overcharge for this. Bro, like, you can't tell me inflation really changes the price of, like, a jug of sweet tea that much. It's just tea leaves, water, and sugar. It cannot be that expensive. That is literally charging for it because you know you can get away with it. That's the Tears of the Kingdom price point. Now, obviously, like the normal drinks, like large, medium, small drinks, they're normal priced for, you know, what you'd get at a fast food restaurant for a drink. It's buying a whole gallon that's really pricey. We're calling a Pokemon. I can feel not just their bodies warmth, but their compassion. Bro, a ponytail birdie literally can set you on fire. Whoopsies. 6 for a cookie. Bro, there's a food truck that shows up at Walmart that I work at, and they sell a pretzel that costs $12. Like, no pretzel on earth is worth $12. That's a fair point, Ramirez. Not saying it wasn't a good idea, I'm just saying I definitely didn't think about it. Hello? Here we go. It's not fresh in his mind, Ramirez. You'll probably have to remind him. Honestly, it definitely did feel like in the end parts of your death road that it definitely felt like you added a bunch of characters at the last second just to appease the friends who were not involved in the actual playthrough. That's definitely what it felt like. So I definitely didn't really feel like that last section of the story with them felt like it really did anything or at all. So I just got here. We were talking both of our stories for a little bit because Ramirez wanted to chat. Okay, Barry should evolve with this one. We tried really hard together, but we lost anyway. Get out here, children. Beat up some toddlers. Yo, here he goes. Or here she goes, sorry. All because of women. It's always because of women. Except when it isn't. The tragic downfall of friend groups because of women. Alright, let's swap them around a little bit. What level does Luxury evolve? I don't care about Pokemon Go. Get that out of here. Why did this say Luxury as a picture of Luxio? Okay. Why? 30 for Luxury as well. Okay. We're gonna try and go all in for here for... Check this out. Look at the luster of my Pokemon's fur. Bro, don't care. Don't care. Still don't care. Khalil? Elikin. Look at that little smug aura he has. Oh. Bro, you haven't talked about it at all in so long, I thought you hadn't even been working on it at all. You've been quietly cooking in the kitchen. They left you in there alone. Backshot by... Bro! The implications of that... Oh my god. I do get that, and it does make more sense. I definitely think Charlie could have killed him if he was a zombie and didn't know. I might as well not be working on... How long ago has it been since you did the last one? $10 months? That's fair. To be fair, your first chapter was probably as many as 3 of mine, so that's... And it takes me, depending on how much time I have, like, a couple of months to make one. Like, I've been in a bit of a rut and not having time to write. It's also just part where I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing with my writing at that point. So it's like, I'm not fully sure. Since I have to figure it out as I go at this point of the story, it's taking me longer because I have to spend my time figuring it out, and then I've got to write it. So the current chapter I've been working on has been taking me a while, and the previous one only did as quickly as it did because I kind of already had an idea, but like I didn't know how to execute it. Whoa! I'll show y'all how tightly I bond with my dog. I can get away with slacking off having Pokemon out. Bro, the phrasing, both of you. Yo, bro, that's an illegal Rapidash. But no, I'm excited to see more of it isolate. Double Leer, let's go. Try not to be completely insane challenge. Bro, why are these Ponytas do so much damage? At least it seems like they do. Throw that mud. Bro, it lived after 2 defense drops? That's nuts. Bro, they just won't leave the Zekinator alone, man. Ah! Brother, I needed that EXP, brother. The Zekinator fall. Bro, they just kept ganging up on him. I'm mad. Parent-child power couldn't get job done. Oh, sheesh! Go back and heal. Just you can hear the keys to get back up, man. You can always wait for your peak. No, see, I definitely am, like, unironically interested in seeing what else you have next Isolate, because it was a very interesting read. It was a very, like, and I don't say that, like, in a way of trying to avoid compliment by saying, oh, interesting, when you're too afraid to say the truth. No, it was actually, like, interesting in a legitimately interesting way. Because, you definitely gave just enough of the world building, and of the personality of, all the characters involved to establish enough intrigue right off. Feed my ego. Are you a breeder? Rookie breeder, but I'll do my very best. Dude, what? I completely forgot. Well, isolate the protagonist, Lucius. He's really well executed, so I don't even think it's a stretch to say he might be my favorite. But also, see, I didn't forget the characters, but I have forgotten basically everyone's names, except Lucius and Iris. So I have to apologize about that. The main girl who's turning into a monster. Arya. Sorry, I'm like hold on. I had to turn the gears to remind myself. Arya might be somewhere between Lucius and Arya. I do not remember the grass pixie or the grass nymph's name at all. But I like her on the grounds that she reminds me a lot of how I wrote Doki the fairy for the guild story. Which, again, like I said before, is not necessarily meant to be the personality of Doki from Miitopia, but more so a character I created that I stole the name from to fill it out. So that's maybe a little bit of a bias. Yeah, what do the breeders do? Like, is it the idea they're supposed to be breeding supposed to have the most, powerful Pokemon, or, they're trying to get, for the daycares and stuff? Or is the idea that, they're making them fur? Or is the idea that, I don't know, because they always have, a bunch of Pokemon, but they're always under-leveled for the rest of the area. Iris is really sassy, though. I really like most of the characters. The only character I don't think that was really well fleshed out that well, and that's mostly because she literally showed up at the end, was Lucius's sister. Just enough there to, do a cliffhangering thing, but, it left an impact, but at the same time, there's not much there yet. So. Guild? No, guild. Like an adventurer's guild, or a bounty hunting guild. Hey now, traveler. No customers of our types that want a battle. Do what you will with them. I don't mind. For the manager be like, yo, mess them up. How you doing? What do you have? Of course, all you ever have is moving milk, 500 bottles. I'll take a dozen, ma'am. You moving milk by a dozen? That's, of course, 12 to a dozen. I have to put that in there for the children. The moo milks. I can just... Can I just... You shouldn't have a sorry mommy moment in here. Welcome, this place is my pride and joy. Alright, we're gonna have a maid moment. Yo, maid moment, here she is. Waitress Katie. Sorry, not a maid, but come on. Wait, there actually is a maid trainer class in this game, so there is a distinction. Never mind. They're dressed kind of similar, though. The maids just have longer skirts, and they're black, not blue. Their overworld sprite look, I think, is exactly the same, though. Cosmic power. I know how you feel. It gives you such a good euphoria. I think but I get the same feeling. But anyone that has a usually big smile, does that seem odd at all? A little bit, maybe. But I don't know. You're having fun. The match has some moon milk to quench your thirst. Check it right down. Glug glug. Young Shake, you see the side I curved outside? Side I can Pokemon that suffer from chronic headaches. We have to wait for them to get better. Like I love honey. I like it when anybody has anything to say about my characters that isn't Aqua, mostly just because. But I still like hearing things about Aqua, but it's different to hear about any other character that isn't Aqua, mostly just because the fact that I hear about Aqua more through you guys, mostly because she's just the second mascot. I mean, let's be fair, she has more stuff going for her than Rimtato. Kari and so much. Honestly, if I hadn't already spent so long calling Sora Sora, I definitely would have changed his first name a little bit to keep him and Kari like less apart from like the okay. Ralph's my hero. He's so big. Ralph is definitely one of my favorite characters to write that isn't like Rim or Aqua. And that's mostly because like Ralph is essentially the very first OCA ever created that wasn't Eric. Eric and Ralph were the first two characters I ever created as a kid that actually stayed around out of my childhood. And that's mostly because like Eric was a Evil Link and like Evil Link clone as his original conception. Ralph was just a bounty hunter that loved explosions. I know that's super based or biased. Well, Aqua does have the most like established outside of the story because of everything. I mean, the Zekinator is reaching full potential. I always read biased as based right off because my brain doesn't see the I right away. Ralph has a Lands vibe. He kinda does. He's at max affinity. Does it have an item? Bro, what's an item then? Likes to fight. Alright, let's swap these around. They definitely haven't had their time in the sun today. Lands moment. Like, originally, like, I felt like I had, in the original, writing of the story, I think, like Sora used to have, like, elements of Ralph's personality, so it felt like those two were too similar to each other. But and Ralph was, like, less, like, carefree and a little more serious, like, actually just talented and skilled. I like him being more of a show-off than actually, like, feeling like he's a lot of talk and not a lot of bite, like, but he actually is. So I wanted to put more of a mouth on him. Like, I think I said before that Ralph was heavily, like I was already going in that direction with Ralph's character anyway, but, like, seeing, Kaito from Danganronpa 3 was, like, a big inspiration for some of his personality shift. Because I'm like, oh, dude, that's exactly the direction I wanted to go with Ralph. So seeing it in action in a character was fun to see. More knowledgeable than anyone else. For rare Pokemon. By weak at battling. That's the Pokemon collector for you. That are saying firm. They aren't inclined to move at all. Like, bro, the looks on their faces. Alright, let's go back and heal again. Bro, don't be sad, just do push-ups. I can definitely see that, because Brett's definitely more of a, more, like, stoic type. He's just, like, but that comes from his military background, so he's a lot more, like, serious and high-strung in a sense. I already talked to her. Rain. Hasn't even tried yet. That dynamic definitely fits like Ralph and Sora in my mind a little bit more. Mostly because Sora is essentially like the runt of the group, and I say that mostly from the idea that like, oh, they're both the same. Like, But that's just kind of their dynamic. I also kind of almost paint them in like a big brother, little brother type of thing, where the little brother seems more mentally mature than the older one. We're gonna have a little bit of a stall fight here. I can already see it. This Bronzor's not gonna be able to do anything to me. Ramirez was also telling me, like, with the chapters after the end of the second major arc, which I think you've started, Isolate, which is like the Volks arc. He was appreciating like how much more fleshed out the characters' personalities felt. I'm like, yes, that's the feedback I've been waiting for. I've been wanting to get a better idea of how their personalities and characters were coming about. This guy, his freaking accuracy and resistance to being hit by confusion is really making me angry. Oh, Spanish guy, Petra Rose. Fun thing with that, actually, is I had Ramirez do the translation work for all of his Spanish dialogue. Like, I would tell Ramirez what I wanted the character to say, and he helped me basically spell it out to me in Spanish for it to be more authentic. So if you were to take his dialogue and put it in, say, Google Translate from Spanish, it will basically say what Gale Rose was saying, because Gale is paraphrasing, of course. So you're gonna be in the credits. I thought it would be more fun because Ramirez would definitely be more reliable than simply putting in Google Translate. That I just thought it would be more fun. Like, I thought it would feel more authentic. So if anyone happened to try and do that for fun, you would still get the same dialogue. To play Petra in the net. Brother! Stop putting me to sleep! He hasn't missed anything! He can't hurt me, though, because I'm restoring more health than he can damage. Who would you be, then? Do we want to say Eric because of the red hair? Eric's red hair, though, is definitely not a natural shade of it. It is definitely more an anime-style red hair than a realistic one. To be fair, though, I feel like if you were to do something, I feel like you'd have the quippy energy to be Ralph for sure. Not canon compliment. Not canon compliant. I can't read, bro. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't, the problem is in normal situations, like, the characters have items, the light prisms, they show up later, and I've been stuck here forever, which they are supposed to automatically translate languages. So it's like, when someone's in the presence of one, even if they're speaking, like, a completely different language, the recipients will all hear it in the language that they understand best. So it wouldn't happen very often, but I still love the idea of it. I pull from the Greek and Latin spellings for things somewhere. I think Latin is the language I got the name for Aqua's home city. I can't remember the full part of Kadosh. But like the whole name just translates to Holy Water City. is its what its translation is. So it has like a actual like what it means. I'm like, what do I want to call it? And then what do I want to call it in a different language makes it sound more interesting. Problem is though, if it's not actually Greek heritage, it doesn't feel like it makes as much sense where the name comes from. But I always kind of think that power cultures are kind of almost have like a Adam and Eve effect, where like not Adam and Eve effect, like a Tower of Babel effect, where they go influences the culture around them. Can't win. You're strong for me. I was stuck in that battle forever with that Bronzor. I could have switched, but I'm like, bro, I'm determined to beat this thing. I mean, it's smarter than say Aqua, who literally means water. It's good for Pokemon battles. If you do that in real life, there'll be no end of fighting, for sure. Payback TM, okay. Like, as a kid, I thought naming Aqua was really clever, and if I was to rename her, like, in the future, I don't really know what I would do. Like, I could possibly rename her, like, to Aquina, and then give Aquina a new name. I never know what I'll have to do in the thing. But the idea is the fact is that Aqua's name is supposed to... Like, you know how, like, you have, like the most common name in the world is, like, John Doe, or they call people who are, like... don't remember their identity John Does and stuff, or just like certain stereotypes in certain cultures where a certain name is like extremely like the common bargain bin feeling of the name. That was the idea with Aqua being named Aqua, like after water, because oh, she's a water human, so her name is Water. It's so funny. So the idea is like it's almost looked at as like a it's like a commoner's name, or it could have been derived from like what people just kind of called them in a sense. So in a sense, it's like it's not really what you would think a high-standing person in a water human society would have such a common name. So that's kind of part of where it comes from. Penguin speaking at all is such a concept that you... Exactly, it really is. Chennel's a great character. There, you doled sharp. What the? The controller is having its own decisions right now. Was that the black belt class in this game just straight up looks like Ryu. I can't get that. Can I reach that? No, I can't reach that either. Or the trainer. Oh well. Because I'm not too worried about levels, but I am still trying to play an organic playthrough in a sense. But playing it quickly. So like I'm skipping leveling up and stuff for off screen and whatever. Jump Sweat I Shed makes me that much stronger. Well, this is not a great matchup. It started to rain. Dude, the arms of this chair. I can't keep on them right. Dude, I love that animation. I'm so sad that Needle Arm is gone. Oxidizer. No, I mean, I get it. I think there's, like... The idea is supposed to be that some of those... A little more novel, but not by much. Right, at least it's a little more, like, vague and disconnected. But then again, I also named Aqua when I was, like, 13 or 14. Before I knew was such a common anime name for blue-haired people to have. I didn't know. I can't save myself from ignorance. But I got so attached to it, I didn't want to change anything. That's weird how that happened. Like, if you had a nickel for every time, that'd have you 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's a strange that it happened twice. Like, if one thing I could go back and definitely change, like, part of me has always thought about removing Sora entirely from the story, but there's no way I could go back and do it now, and by the time I would ever rewrite the story for, like, a publishing thing, Sora is too ingrained to the story now to actually ever remove him. But the reason why they were obviously named Sora and Kairi, because the thing is, they were named after the ones from Kingdom Hearts. But the thing is, I didn't know anything about Kingdom Hearts. Most of the characters that come from the Shining Force story are all based off of games of pretend that I used to play with my neighbor. And he would have these whole cast of characters and stuff and Sora and Kairi were involved. And I didn't know what any of that stuff was as a kid. So I kept I learned later on, but I kept a lot of that out of, like, as homage to the games I would play with my friends, like, on the playground with our own cast of characters. So Kairi and Sora were supposed to be, references to that, which is why Brett is also there, because Brett is literally the friend I would play with the most with that type of games. So he was, like, immortalized in that sense. But Kairi is not even based on the character at all, and neither was Sora, because I don't know what those characters are like. Kairi is based off of the way that my sister would play the character, also not having any idea what she was like. So that's where Kairi's entire personality comes from. The really only thing they share at this point is the name. Like, if I rewrote the story, I would definitely change Sora's name for sure, but I'd probably still leave Kairi's as it is, just because I feel like, it's really only a thing when they're both there. Like, I've just toyed with the idea of renaming Sora as Sorin or something to keep it without changing it too much. And I know there's, like, a sword and Fire Emblem and whatnot, but, like, it's not a very common name you see in fiction-like things. Stole my joke. The well of originality is true. It is truly going dry. There's nothing we can really do about it. Nobody played the Ike games anyway! Alright, double battle time. Okay, these two will be good to lead. But I also still think, I wonder if that's too close to Sora anyway, for people to make that correlation. But if they're completely different, then it doesn't make too much difference. That's a little more camouflaged. That might be true, but I actually think the only reason that it's isn't named like that exactly because that's how I understood it was spelled for years. Because again, I never played the games, it was my friend who did. A little more. That's yeah, knowing me, I can't spell anything. I figured she wasn't. Of what I knew of Kairi, she was mostly a damsel in distress type of girl character, standard typical trope. I gathered that mostly because my friend always had my sister play as Kairi when we would play, and he would try to direct her how Kairi would play, and my sister was like not having any of that because being a damsel was way too boring for her, which is where the, where that came from for the other characters. My sister's like, nah, I'm gonna do my own thing. Bondage! Yeah, this is supposed to be the one, the bondage from Pokemon XD. Cause I wasn't gonna use a Roselia, but, you know what? I want to use something from XD. And I had to recreate bondage from XD. So yeah, this is the one that Sora names. You'll see bondage, like bondage will return in Pokemon Battle Revolution. Granted, the Pokemon in this playthrough are definitely maxed out in their special stats just to make in their stats to get through the game easier. The ones in Battle Revolution definitely won't be as cracked. Honestly, I'm really hyped just to actually play Soul Silver, or actually I might be playing Heart Gold just for the heck of it on stream, even if it is just the cheap same way as this, just because like I really do love like those two games. I'm not saying over here that Johto is the best, but I have a lot of fond childhood memories from the Johto region, so it really carries over and covers a lot of what it's missing. Just been categorically playing through my childhood. That's true. There's been a lot of games I've been playing through lately that have been coming out of your recommendations. Especially since once Post Strikers is finished, the next RPG is probably going to be like Fire Emblem Awakening, because I want to play Awakening at some point in my life. And honestly, Tactica will probably be finished, aside from its DLC, like, on Saturday. I will come back and play the DLC, but I'm not gonna buy it until it goes on sale, because there's no way I'm giving Atlas full price for DLC. At least, especially not the way they do it. So, there'll probably be at least one other stream later on with the DLC content. Oh, that's gonna actually hurt. Ah, he didn't live it. Dennis and Maya. You won and I lost, but we both gained something from this. My confidence is crushed. I'm going all day long. I was confident, you know. It doesn't matter how old or young you are. Your gender doesn't matter either. Nothing like that means anything. What matters is you know how to play the game. What is it about Pokemon streams that seem to get me just talking about like my creative outlets? Honestly, Ice, with as much of a fan as you seem to have been so far of Karen from the guild story, even if it was just from a few scenes, I'm definitely interested in seeing what you'll think of Karen once you actually start seeing more of Karen in the other story. Because let's have some Pokemon in the way. Well, they're there, but they're not budging. I know, they're exactly the same. Dang, names and sisters are boring. Time to make a girl pop. That is exactly what it is. But Kari's hobbies and like interests really stem from things that my sister gave her. Like my sister thought, you know, my sister, hey Tang, how's it going? My sister really gave her a lot of her quirks. Like my sister's the reason why Kari has an obsession with a weird character quirk of an exception with chocolate cake, just because that was her joke she did with the character, so I just kept that for when relevant. But she also wanted her to be like refined and have things like, you know, I guess in like more feminine types of interests like reading and stuff like that, which is what you don't necessarily typically see from someone who's mostly the punching character. Well, I'm mostly recreating my original team from when I played Diamond and Pearl, Diamond, and some Pokemon from Platinum, because this is my Platinum playthrough, so I kept a couple. So, the only typical standard members I have on the team is the party. I guess I do have Garchomp, and then I do have Luxray. I'm using them because that's what I used as a kid, so that's why I'm using them, I guess. Hey, it's me, Goku! Tangula's different because I already reused Rose Raid and Brilliant Diamond recently. Bronzor, because I never actually fully finished with Bronzor in my original playthrough, because I switched him out for Lucario when I realized I wasn't fully understanding that Bronzong was a tank Pokemon. And I just always liked the Gastrodon over Floatzel. I mean, I don't dislike Buizel and Floatzel's designs at all. Like, I like them as Pokemon, but I always felt like it's not really me. So I always really liked the Shellos forms myself, personally. Even before I knew it was a ground type. Bronzong and Joyer. So I guess, like, and then obviously Tangela is a transfer in, but you can use it in... They're upstairs. I don't have them. They should be, I think they might be near the armchair I was sitting by. No, you're fine. Budget Steve. But yeah, Tangela came from Pokemon XD. I wanted to use some XD Pokemon from our playthrough, and since I wasn't gonna use Roserade again, Tangela was one of the best choices because it did evolve into a Gen 4 Pokemon. Budget Steve. I just don't know if I truly understand in a playthrough how to properly use Bronzong and Bronzor. Like, this one's got, like, I gave it Calm Mind so it can be, like, a special, like, booster. But, like, his stats are still bad even without that, like, his offensive stats. But in my official hardware playthrough, my Bronzong has way more physical attack than special. I'm like, how did that even happen? His IVs must be all over the place, or... Honestly, using Tangela is kind of fun, and being able to use it in a playthrough will be a little bit interesting. I've never really used a Tangrowth. Black. Coloring a shirt, making Jack appear in every universe! Jack Black and Smash! True, Jack Black is technically in Smash Brothers now. And Maylene is Valestone's gym leader, and then there's Wake and Pastoria. They're way too tough for me. I can't even close to them. Maylene, one of my young kid crushes. There was something about her that was just really intriguing. Endearing is what I meant to say. Not intriguing. Speaking of girl bosses, gym leaders not. They have some personality, like in the extra things. Like you see Maylene pop up a couple of different times in this story in the Platinum version and doing other different things. Plus, she's got this whole weird chemistry with Candace. I don't know where, kind of reminiscent of like Elsa and Skyla. To be fair, Skyla doesn't have much personality either, but she has more than some of them. Team Galactic's warehouse, bro. Why do I care? Why don't we just freaking bully our way through? Skyla doesn't need a personality, she's hot. I mean, to be fair, fair. But she's got some personality. But it's like, the problem is, they don't feel very fleshed out. Most characters really don't in the games. It may be typical, but I agree with him. He may be a sinner, but I agree. Yeah, I saw you sharing that earlier tonight. You know, I was looking up the warehouse, but then you have a hidden. I hear you have a hidden machine in there. Well, I just gotta bust down. Mr. Ramirez, related to the man who created Trollface, maybe. That's why Ramirez is white. We have a hidden machine that teaches Fly Store in the warehouse. They said I could use it if I showed them that I deserve it. Why did you tell me this? Giving them away. Oh wait. Oh dude, this like Mr. Looker! What are you doing in here? I wasn't expecting to find you here. Ah, it is you, yes. Examine, if you will, the reels. The Team Galactic logo, it is here. Further investigation is needed, and I am just the man to do it. Also, where the masses gather, so too does information. Ah! Spoken. Bro, I love the fact that he's justifying gambling. Bro, I miss it when the Pokemon games let me gamble. They're cowards. I miss the Servari Zone too, even if it was really bad. What are those? Honestly, Looker has so much personality. Why has he been missing since Ultra Sun and Moon? Where is my man? Where is my man Looker? Where is he? The being cake for the game. I'm not even necessarily sure if I would. There's just something about the way that like it's not so much the character itself, Hex Maniacs. Honestly, as a kid, I always felt sorry for them because a lot of Hex Maniacs talked like they were really just suffering and like really depressed, and I'm like, no, let me fix you. I thought that as a kid. I do that as an adult. It's not healthy. 5% are actually psychic. Watch this coin. Oh, why did you mean just pick it, but it doesn't matter. It was not a Hexmaniac enjoyer. most of that Hexmaniac enjoyment comes from the artwork, let's be fair. I just felt bad for them, honestly, as a kid. Oh, it's Lucas. Sup, kid? Hey, Aqua! Are you going to take on the gym leader? Wow, you just keep getting tougher and tougher. Me? Well, I took a look at the game quarter and yeah, of course I've been working my Pokedex, but anyway, keep it up! Bro, Lucas really doesn't feel like he does anything for the plot. The ring is my rolling sea, the towering waves shaped me. Crash, crash, crash or wake! Crash, crash, crash or wake! I am the tidal wave of power to wash you away! Is he singing anymore? I don't, or if he's just chanting. Put out the fire, crash or wake! Run from electricity, crash or wake! Ah, ah, the ring is my sea! Oh, I guess he was supposed to be singing the last musical note. Hello, dude and young lady! You're challenging the gym leader, are you? Let me tell you now, she's young, but she's a born genius. Tried training with her, and I was stunned by how tough she was. Whoops! I better tell you who I am. I'm the triple threat gym leader in Pokemon, Wrestling, and Song. I'm Crash Awake of Pastoria Gym. We'll meet again! Bye! We all have the I can fix her mentality. I did not know what a yandere was. Bro, I can fix her, and then you realize she's just a psycho. I tried that in real life! It didn't work for me! It made things worse. So, yeah, Aqua, good luck with the Pokemon Gym. See what I mean? Lucas really just doesn't do anything. Lucius' sister, totally a Hexmaniac. They have the same energy. The obsession with the occult. And then, of course, there's the Moo Moo Milk one, but I don't know if we talk about her. No, not in a family-friendly stream. Hey there, how's it going, Champ to be? The leader of this user is fighting. The gym leader is a user of fighting type Pokemon. Could be a terror against normal type Pokemon, which I never really used much of as a kid. But it's a big but, just for you and me. Mainly, the gym leader said flying and psychic type Pokemon could be real trouble for her. When battle her, smack the punching bags along the rails. You have to hit those bags hard. Pause. Those properties are saved for the Patreon DMs. Oh, I'm stuck. With the karate quads, take a blow for the love with my fists. Yeah, love, bro. He's gonna strike me with his love. I don't want any of that. Kobe. They're all vision platform for the potential amount of effort. I know, right? Fire! Dang, bro. These puzzles are... Ah! Some of them are still pretty bad. Yeah, we'll get slash for head instead of headbutt. I don't need that. I don't need that. We'll go for the crit chance. Macho. Araman. And they look nice. It's true. Honestly, Platinum... I think just... while Platinum itself is not one of my favorite installments in the Pokemon series, I mean, or just say the Sinnoh region in general, like, I love the mythos, but, like, so much of it goes unexplored in this game. It takes till Arceus to come out to actually really touch on a lot of it. But, like... I don't know. Have a good one, Ramirez. It was just like, what the f is he doing? Brother, I agree. What the... I don't know, I just never truly fully attached to the Sinnoh region that much. It also didn't help that the plot was pretty buns. Like, as an adult, I can appreciate what they did more to change Cyrus and Team Platinum for the better, but, like, it still fundamentally feels really bad. I guess it's kind of like this, and he's like, but I don't, but why would you ever do that pose for anything? Like, I can understand how you make it, but why would you ever need to pose like this? I don't know. Like, I liked a lot of character designs as a kid, like, from the Sinnoh region. Like, I loved characters, like, as a kid, like Maylene and Candace and stuff for their designs and whatnot. And why is it he crouched? I don't know. It's like, I don't understand the logic behind why he's doing what he's doing. Pretty much are tough, but generally will break you like a stack of bricks. Like, really, the Sinnoh region just really needed something different about it. Arceus really did do a good wonder on Sinnoh. Because it felt so disjointed. With the karate quads, I wish I could blow with courage with my fist. Ah, courage! I didn't want to say Gen 4 as a whole was just felt really bad though, because like Heart Gold and Soul Silver were probably some of the best remakes in the entire franchise. Because of just the quality of life bits compared to say even Platinum and stuff like. And, like, but the thing is, I openly know I share a good bit of nostalgia for the Johto region, because it was old enough for it to have this nostalgia for Gen 2 for Johto, and to see it done so well, it was just nice. Because like it felt a lot more like how I imagined a lot of things in those generations, and it was really nice to see. Type Kingdom. I need to play Conquest at some point. Like, I need to play Pokemon Conquest. Yeah, go ahead and tell me your Gen 2 story. I'm all about... I like to have the conversation. If this is a Pokemon stream, like, conversation is the bread and butter of them, in my opinion. Because, like I said, I just streamed freaking Brilliant Diamond like a few years... like a year or two ago. Like, 2 years ago. So it's still fresh in my mind, but I wanted to get set up for Battle Revolution. So, like, again, this series is sort of a formality. Oh, dude, I started in Gen 1, played Gen 2. My first experience... I'll let you finish first. Something I missed and wanted to play... Yeah, because I have Pokemon brain rot, right? Yeah, exactly. Your 10-year-olds have the brain rot for Pokemon. I understand that. Probably chop the bronze coin. I truly hate that pose. What level does he evolve into bronze on? Couldn't force my way to victory. Ruined by force. That is my ideal beatdown style. Doesn't seem to work that way with Pokemon, however. Oh no! That is so sad. I can't believe you've done this. Yo, there's a pink-haired wonder over there. Where's the... There it is. I was trying to roll for hope with my fist. Yeah, hope! Bro. Did somebody say hope? For Gen 2 for 2 different birthdays. That's a terrible way to think. I mean, like, honestly, going from Gen 3 down to Gen 2 feels like it'd be really hard to do. Like, I don't know, like, when I was a kid, I didn't know much about Pokemon. I think my actual first exposure to Pokemon was one of my cousins playing Pokemon Red on the Game Boy. And then he let me try it a little bit, so then I convinced my dad to get me Pokemon Red, and he got my sister Gold, and then when I finished, and I helped her play through that as well, and we, so I experienced both around the same time. And, but, like, I don't know, there was just, I think going from Gen 1 to Gen 2, like, Gen 2 felt like it had so much, like, okay, it wasn't, like, a perfect region at all. It didn't have great Pokemon in the long run. It didn't have great villain story at all. It was just put Team Rocket again, but it still was, like, as an adult, those cracks really shine through. But, like, as a kid, it didn't need much. But I loved how much personality the game world had. Like, the Days of the Week events, the radio stations, the daily berries, the bug-catching contest, places like the lighthouse, the restaurants, the harbors, like, the national park. There was so much personality in it. So I really liked cozy places like that in video games, because I hadn't experienced that yet. So then seeing all of those places remade in Gen 4's, like, graphic design is so good. Like, I get really into the music for, like, the national park. Like, if you want to get, like, it may not fit as much with but like the way that they popped off for the soundtrack for Heart Gold and Soul Silver, especially, it really shows through in tracks like the national park theme, because, bro, they're like, man, they just, like, brought their A game for nostalgia. It really was the last remakes that we got that really felt like it had a really good level of personality to it. I don't mind having buildings you can't enter. I can blow for tears with my fist. Yeah, tears! It helps make it feel like there's more places for people to live than what you see. I always was bothered the fact that there was more people than there were buildings. I never could understand, like, where these people all live. What, man, you live like this? They are sterile and lifeless in a sense, but it's better than, like, having a town of 10 people with 2 buildings in it that the Game Boy would do sometimes. I'm like, where do you live? Like, bro, some towns in the old stuff was literally 3 buildings. It's a hungry kid. I don't have any strength left. So I didn't eat enough pizza. No, anything I say will sound like a pizza. Bro, pizza! Oh, I love this, man. Okay, I think I've fought all of them, so... Oops. Oh, sure, go ahead. I'm gonna go back and heal. If I can get to the... How do I get out of here? The exit is blocked by the sandbag. What am I stuck on? I probably can't get out of here. I have pinned myself in. Well, that's not right. I wonder if the reason why I'm getting such slowdown and lag and stuff is because this is an old version of the emulator, maybe? Like, I fixed a little bit of it. I think the reason why was because Sakurai wanted all of the Final Smashes reworked to be extremely quick. So that way, they didn't interrupt the flow of battle too much, I guess. And I think because the Three Sacred Treasures was like a longer Final Smash, I'm guessing that's what happened to it. Maybe. No, you're definitely right, they could have. I don't know. Maybe Sakurai just wanted to tackle a different reference in it. I don't know. How do I get through here? I agree, it does kind of feel unnecessary. Okay, I think we've reached the... Oops, I didn't mean to bump that. It's amazing how when you just sit down and actually play a Pokemon game, how quickly it goes. Especially if you're not worrying about having to grind so much because of the quote-unquote cheating I'm doing of all the off-screen grinding. Also, if you're just beelining it through the game, it helps too. Yeah, dude, I loved the Landmaster as a kid. Hello, I'm pleased to meet you. I'm Aileen, and I'm the gym leader. I don't really know what it means to be strong, or how I got to be the gym leader, but I will do the best I can as the gym leader. I take battling very seriously. Whenever you're ready. Get that foot sprite, though. I had the wrong lead. For free. Bro, you did nothing with that. Like the grippers. You got the grippers out, girl. Watch him never get hit by confusion. I thought she led with Machoke. And then Meditate was her second Pokemon. I'm just thinking about Final Smashes. Bro, you want to complain about Final Smashes? I'm still upset that Young Link didn't get Fierce Deity and just got the stupid Triforce Slash. Oh, I remember Mega Charizard. It's a shame that did. Me too, me too, me too. Exactly! Why do they do this? Bro, he never hit himself once in Confusion. That's so dumb. I hate Confusion as a status problem. It's such BS. Why did he have Hypnosis? I thought. Why? I hate Confuse Ray. Why did I leave him with Confuse Ray? Lucario! Get him, Goku! Before Lucario beat you to death with his bones. Dude, freaking Maylene's Lucario in the anime was so cool. Freaking using... The idea to have the Bone Rush attack in the anime literally be Lucario conjuring up a polearm staff with the bone is such a cool way to do Bone Rush. It's like, dude, why can't that move actually be that cool? I loved that as a kid. Lucario was so extra. Phantom Zelda to do a team. That would have been pretty cool, honestly. I'm gonna lose to Lucario with Goku. Yeah, not enough damage. Dude, the Bone Rush! She's gonna heal. She didn't heal! I got baited! Dude, that actually would have been sick if they had used Bone Rush and freaking Lucario's Smash moveset and made him like a polearm user with his martial arts. That would have been so cool. But to be fair, and like in the game, Bone Rush was only ever really considered as like just throwing or striking with a bone several times. Nothing too crazy, but like the animes where it really took that to a different level. I loved it. Try to even use Seismic Toss in the games when he doesn't in Smash. That has to be a callback to Ash's Charizard. Like it has to be. Also, freaking Lucario using Metal Claw by having the freaking steel spikes on his palms turn into like Wolverine claws in the anime. Bro, Melee's Lucario was so sick. I didn't watch a whole lot of anime in Gen 4 because that's when the show started getting really terrible. But I still watched some of it, and freaking Lucario, Melee's Lucario was freaking awesome. A great like idea to do with her stuff. Why Lucario get no love? Bro, I feel like Lucario would have just been fine if he actually didn't retain all of that floatiness in his design. It was a little less floaty and a little more, like, solid feeling. Like, he gets Aura Sphere, like, double teams. Like, I mean, like, his moves are good. I just don't, I guess I wouldn't really know where they would incorporate. Like, Lucario has so much moveset potential. I shall admit defeat. You are much too strong. I like to think his Max Aura attack is a kind of a repurposing of Dragon Pulse, because the animations are exactly the same, for the most part. Generic counter is generic counter. That is really true. Like, double team and substitute are both the same for Greninja and Lucario, essentially. At least it makes a little more sense with Greninja. For Lucario, if he literally actually had counter, because he has it in his moveset, so why double team? But I kind of like the idea. It's probably calling back to the after image effect. And Force Palm always made me think like Force Palm was a cooler move in the games than it actually was because it was in Smash. It's not a bad move, but it's like not as good as it seems. Okay, you win. That's a tough loss. I learned a lot from it. He's to set this gem badge. I also kind of thought Lucario's aura attack could have been Flash Cannon, because he gets that too. But if you're also just going off of only his movesets, he does Dark Pulse as well. Destroying him. Oh, okay. You use hit move Fly outside battle. Oh, and since you have 4 gym badges, Pokemon obtained in trades will be up to level 50. Well, please take this as well. That Drain Punch, yo. That moves inflict damage and it robs the target HP. Game? Hello? Oh, gee, I'm hungry. Oh, sorry, it's nothing. I didn't say anything. So I can't explain what it means to be strong. I don't know how much effort goes to being strong. With Pokemon lets it, but being with Pokemon lets us keep making the effort, doesn't it? I love that. Gee, I'm hungry. I love little comments like that. What are these behind her? A good deed for every day. One day at a time. Treasure every encounter, for it is unique. Those don't seem like something you'd see at a dojo normally. Dude, if we're talking about Smash, the ways that could have been, like, the fact... Like, we should have definitely had a Wizard Ganondorf at some point. Like, instead of him being a Captain Falcon clone. Motivational meme posters. Hey, Lucas, what's up? Hey, Aqua, listen, I need your help. Some Galactic Looms grabbed my Pokédex and won't give it back. I sure could use your help. Waiting in front of the warehouse. Please come. Bro, pause. Warlock Ganondorf needed to be a thing. I know they did it in Project M, and I want, like, Mage Ganondorf, Warlock Ganondorf, whatever you want to call him. I want to actually try and just download Project M at some point. It has a massive amount of cast. Like, I heard the modding scene got so big that it even added in everything up to Ultimate and then more. And then it also has, like, meme characters, like, characters from The Incredibles. So, like, why are they here? But I guess if you could fit them in, why not, I guess? I don't know. It's weird. I wonder if Project M has online multiplayer, like you can play with other people. Because that would be an interesting alternative to just playing Ultimate. Because then anybody could play it. I was actually checking to see, because they added in the Xenoblade character, like, man, it'd be so cool if the modders actually decided to do a switcheroo character using Noah and Mio, but it doesn't seem like it's been created yet. That would be so fun. I don't know how they program Final Smashes, but I'm sure they'd get lazy. That tends to be how they do some things sometimes. For things like that, anyway. Peach, Float, Lightning, Tragic, Phantom Cannon, the Trident, keep them in dirt. Even the 2 swords from Hyrule Warrior. Bro, there's so much potential for Ganondorf moveset. Just to make him slow and hit hard is kind of boring. He's funny and fun in a meme way. Oh, I need your help. Remember those active goons? The guy who tried to take Professor... The guys who tried to take Professor Rowan's research notes in Jubilee. I ran into them and they were supposed to Pokedex. You mean to take them on? Yeah. You and your Pokemon together with me and my Pokemon. Our dream team's not gonna lose. Not with the way we work together. Letting those criminals get away with this. Assault! Bro, the amount of hype I had when I heard this song in Brawl is unparalleled. It was so good. Bro, Lucas having a Clefairy just seems really strange to me. True, Ganondorf's got a lot of weapon potential in his arsenal. Torment? Bruh. I would say I've never really had an inch of time where I've needed to use Torment, but that's not true. If you remember at the beginning of the year, freaking Mortis the Dusclops came in so clutch with the combination of freaking Torment, Protect, and Will-O-Wisp, brother. He was goated. I gotta put respect on his name, man. I can't disrespect Torment and Mortis like that. Right? There's so much potential for the Triforce of Power, rather than just being really strong, can hit really well. Hex Scissor. Bro, that didn't do anything. Oh, you're gonna get dead for that. I don't care. Missed potential. Exactly. There's so much more potential to just being strong for the Triforce of Power. Thank you. Bro, you had a Kadabra waiting in the back? And you led with that freaking waste of time? Fire! Brother, you used the physical psychic move? I mean, it worked. Why am I gonna complain? Bro, Kroga just gives me life. Falcon clone. Bro, you could have just freaking made Ganondorf's playstyle into, like, say, a Black Bull character from Captain Falcon's games. And then, like, give Ganondorf his own moveset. Get out of here, nerds. You bull cuts. Oh, that stings. Our Pokemon are chumps. She can do one from headquarters. Who cares if it's a Pokedex anyway? I think I own all the Pokemon in the world. No, in the universe. Here, take it. Take your Pokedex. Those are things we've had in the works. We've already been moved to Pastoria City anyway. So we'll say, you'll get yours, and run like the grunts we are. What's going on here? Why does it like to get out in the streets like they own the place? Aqua, thanks, honestly. I'm useless without my Pokedex. What? What does that do for you? Have to have it for helping Professor Rowan with his studies. So, Aqua, what are your plans now? I think I'm off to the Pokemon Mansion on Route 212. They need to show off for Pokemon to visitors. Yo, it's Mr. Looker. Hello here! I have come running. I heard of children feuding with the Team Galactic. Turns out, of course, to be you. Hey, it's that weirdo from Jubilife. You insult me to my face? How very uncouth of you. Oh, sorry, honestly. I was upset for my Pokedex tripped off by Team Galactic. I didn't even think when I spoke up. I'll be going now. Watch out for Team Galactic. Bro, Lucas just does nothing. It is of no matter. Of more interest is the criminal behavior of the Team Galactic. They attempt to steal the belongings of a child? The scale of their cruel criminalities seems rather minuscule. The triviality of their action makes them more sinister, perhaps. They warehouse these investigations. Come with me, and we'll take a look. Alright, Looker, I'm coming. You dead-named Pitu. A key is necessary for us to go on. For the time being, we cannot give chase to those who ran away. Ah, this hidden machine. It is of the hidden new fly. Aqua, this you should be keeping. It will not do to leave this item here to be used by Team Galactic. So, we did not learn very much from this exercise. No matter. What concerns me is that I have overheard the game corner. The Team Galactic has transported something to Pastoria City. What are they up to? I do not know, but I have bad feelings about it. Looker, they don't even make you pick it up, but they go through all the effort to make sure you know it exists. Wait, what? Splatoon? Pitu who's in Splatoon? What? What? Brain, I think my brain is breaking. Or I don't remember. Okay, here's the same thing as before. Alright, thanks, Looker. A rust-encrusted door? I thought this whole place was made up brand new. Oh! Dude, that was so long ago, that was not even on the forefront of my mind. I always really liked the design of the lady trainer class. It definitely probably inspired early renditions of Aqua's character design. Even the sun hat. Now I think about it, they slandered my boy. All these rock walls around. Facebook's kind of cold. Excuse me. I'll probably be wrapping up stream here soon because I have to go to work tomorrow, so I'm getting kind of tired. Sure, customer satisfaction. They really look after you once you become a regular customer. A fabulous Valestone department store. Hey, assistant your model, the Pokemon trainer, right, Matt? Deck 1. Churchwig mask. It's a Churchwig mask. It'll give your Pokemon a different look for contests. Bro, who looks like a Churchwig? Department store. They wouldn't have souls if it wasn't for good. What is this place? The basement, the food and produce section. Find a pleasing selection of Pokemon food and treats. Also, Poffins. That's insane! Also, I don't remember this floor being here. Cared about all the Rage Candy. No! No! You... No! He bought all the Rage Candy bars! You monster! Dude, what is it about the Rage Candy bars that for so long in the games, the Rage Candy bars were like this weird, obscure item that they just made a myth out of when they used to just only heal 20 HP like a potion. Like, really, and then, like, the Rage Candy bars, like, became, like a meme in the Pokemon world for generations afterwards. Even when it comes back in freaking Heart Gold, Soul Silver, it's a one-time key item for a quest, I think. I'll buy 10 lava cookies. You see, that's what I mean. I love that maybe because it's just world building. It's like it really has no effect on anything gameplay-wise. I'm sold out. Almost sold out. I'm terribly sorry. See, I mean, they kept making it like obscure and unattainable for so long, so the scarcity of it just made you want it even more, even if it did nothing. It was the fact that you couldn't have it. Bro, if I want to give my Pokemon a Snickers bar, let me do it! Berry. Dude, berries cost 20, Pokey. Hello. Have you ever played berries and completely forgotten about them? If that's true, we have berries on sale too. I do wonder what a Rage Candy bar would taste like. I imagine it has nougat, but I also could see it tasting kind of spicy for some reason. I can give you the counter app over the counter. Would you like it? Go forth and count. Oh boy. Rage Shadow Legends. Up to 9,999. But why though? Let's tap it. Oh, click it! There's a clicker in Pokemon now. The current time is 1:56 in the morning. What do you got? Oh, you got the X items. I wish they'd layered it up by 2 stages in this game. I think that was a newer game implement. What'd you get for protein? To drink to boost attack. Oh, yes! Just drink the supplements. There's secrets in my mail as a reminder. Someone reads it. I'm in deep trouble. Bro, what? Man, the mail mechanic is really something that just did not get used enough. TMs, all a bunch of weird niche ones. Who uses Natural Gift? Tell me who. And the TMs are always the garbage ones. It's the ones with the high power, low accuracy, solar beam, and freaking hyper beam that no one ever uses anymore. Show me one than that. Show me the one Natural Gift fan. Bro! Berry wasted. I know people were using it for a little while to replace Hidden Power because Hidden Power was gone, but it's like a one-time use. Like, is it really that useful? I would love to buy all the merchandise here. Even once would do. I don't know what it is about these trainer sprites themselves. Their classes always struck me as someone like a young adult, someone that was just super attractive as a kid. That was like my idea of them as a kid. Many customers have confided that to me recently. She totally have natural gift. Like, it should be a grass type move, but like the nature of the berry determines the power. So it's like, what are even the dolls for? I don't think there were secret bases in Gen 4. Oh right, your underground bases. The Yellow Coach is popular for its perfect balance of soft and firm. I love a soft, firm butt. Had enough shopping for a while. I'll grab a drink and unwind a bit. I used to... They've never given you a way to buy those items in bulk. Two buff guys standing side by side. That's all. What? What's the problem? Yeah, Pokemon Trainer. As your senior in line life, let me make a gift of this sticky barb. That's useless. More than useless. Pokemon holding a hit. Sticky barb sits in the fight when it inflicts damage. Yeah, but at the end you don't ever get it back. Well, if you're deadly, consider me a regular. Ha! Probably either Solar Beam or Morning Sun. You could do Solar Blade too. Just like... Yeah! I still think those moves that are like 2 turns like that, they really are just not functional in a good way. Like, come on, man. Like, they should have more power if they're 2 turn. Like, I don't know. But then I know if you use Sunny Day, it's like... Oh, me. You're a trainer, aren't you? See, this Pokemon like someone to look after. It's Pokemon called Porygon. I found your Team Black this building. The trainer, can you take off my hands? Thanks. But oops, you already have a whole Pokemon with you. What's Porygon? You better go put it in the PC box first. I don't know if I've ever used a Porygon on a playthrough team either, except maybe in Gen 1. Maybe. Maybe I'll use it at some time. I'm thinking of like playing through some of the really old ones. I want to feel like I have a reason to use a Porygon on a playthrough. It just seems like it might be fun. It's got a good moveset diversity. Ralph, Magnet Bomb, Seed Bomb, Sludge Bomb, Egg Bomb. The funny thing is, I've always thought of the ideas of like, what kind of Pokemon would my characters use if they were trainers? And I'm like, bro, Ralph's ace would have to just be Executor, because like it can learn like 4 bomb moves on its own. It'd have to be his ace. Thanks. Excellent. Thanks. Hi, with Pokemon Porygon happy too. Explosions. Select the random from this Team Galactic Goons. What if his whole team just explodes? That feeling bugs me so much I can't sleep well. It's so bizarre, like a robot that's about to start moving. Alright, Porygon. Brother, Porygon's always had so many Psychic type moves. I don't know why it's not Psychic type. Alrighty. Fortress the Reggies. Explosion team. The Bomb's an explosion Pokemon. He'd probably have some exploders and he'd probably have some bomb attack users. He'd probably... Dude, that's the thing. Magnet Bomb is such a cool sounding and
conceptually cool move, but it's so bad on the few Pokemon that actually get it. Like, come on. Crack. Alright, it's time. We've reached that point of the stream where I'm saving the game. I'm getting real tired. Walled by a ghost type. Yeah, walled specifically by Gengar. Brother can't hit it with Egg Bomb. Like, Magnet Bomb would be his only move he could hit it with. Because Gengar alone would resist. It resists all the bomb moves except Magnet Bomb. Like, why would you make a move almost signature to freaking Magneton and it be a physical attack? Like, what were you thinking? Also, did they get rid of Mirror Shot? There used to be a Steel-type move that was a special attack called Mirror Shot. I wonder if it's still in the game. I know most of the people just use Flash Cannon nowadays, but man, the purging of the entire move decks in freaking Gen 8 was I think, a bad decision. They should have reworked the moves. But I know it's just like, oh... It's amazing how Pokemon went from preserving the legacy content to just throwing it out the window within a generation. It's crazy how that works, right? Why isn't this working? To be fair, Ralph would also probably be kind of stupid enough to not really realize why that wouldn't work. So that's also a good point. Okay, we can do save. So I'm not as I wasn't necessarily excuse me. I got a little further tonight than I expected to. We're like a little over halfway through the story of Platinum now, so it's going pretty quickly. Man, I love fiction. Me too. So the next stream will be Saturday, where I am planning the finale of Persona 5 Tactica. Then I guess that means if everything wraps up as it should this week, next week might, I don't know. I might be starting Fire Emblem Awakening next week, maybe, and doing our end of the series Bobobo stream, as has been my way of continuing watching Bobobo. So those will probably come next week. Maybe there might be a stream of either this or a Harvest Moon game thrown in. I haven't played much Harvest Moon this year, not since actually just really hardly. I don't know if I have played really at all since last Harvest Moon month. Like, I didn't stream as much of A Wonderful Life as I thought I would, but that's because I played a lot of it in my personal time, so that's probably where that went. But, sorry, I'm just getting real tired. I had a long day. So, I'm gonna head out. You guys have a good night. We'll be back with... Who knows? I don't know if it will take another month to get to this. Like, the game will keep track. I miss Chlorica. I miss her too, bro. We didn't even necessarily finish the family saga. I miss my wife, Volcanon. I miss her a lot. The fact that you not only remembered Chlorica, but Volcanon's names is great. Like, Chlorica is understandable. Volcanon, I can't believe you remembered his name. I know, I need to get back to playing those. There's not much left of Rune Factory 4, other than Family Life. Oh, you Googled it? He's a fraud! I don't even remember our dog's name. That's fair. I do want to go back and finish that game, but I'm not sure how much more there is left to do. I can't remember what I was grinding up for. Last I remember, I was taking our son. Into the dungeon with our wife and having a family outing while we beat the death out of boss monsters. I think that's what I was doing. I don't remember what I was doing off screen for it. But yeah, I'll be back Saturday with the more than likely finale of Persona 5 Tactica, because we're in the final area of that game, and those games are going... Oh, Dylus! There we go! My bro, I forgot that he's a dog. There we go. Out of there. Bro, he's got that same energy of Snake, which is like, there! Out of there! Or he goes out of here. Sorry, not out of there. Oh well. He got that same energy to me. Alright, stream is over. Have a good night, everybody. I will be back, like I said, Saturday for the Tactica finale. We gotta get out of here now. Bye-bye. Have a good night, everyone.